'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. Yeah, you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. No, I don't like nobody but you. It's like you're the only one here. I don't like nobody but you, baby. I don't care. I don't like nobody but you. I hate everyone here. I don't like nobody but you, baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Don't look back now, we got something. I've not felt this way before. Insecurities, they don't work for me. When I'm with you, babe, it's back to basics. So where should we go? Conversations are dying, your body ain't lying. I want it, that's honest. So let me be real. Sometimes I don't say what I feel 'cause I just wanna make an impression. My confession. Said it don't matter where we go next as long as I'm with you. Said it don't matter what people say, and even if it's true. I like the way you make me feel. 'Cause I like the way you make me feel. Feeling like this. I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like this. Your touch means to me more than anything. Ain't no place I'd rather be than here with you. City that don't sleep, making memories when I'm with you, babe. It's back to basics. So where should we go? Conversations are dying, your body ain't lying. I want it, that's honest. So let me be real. Sometimes I don't say what I feel 'cause I just wanna make an impression. My confession. Said it don't matter where we go next as long as I'm with you. Said it don't matter what people say, and even if it's true. I like the way you make me feel. 'Cause I like the way you make me feel. Feeling like this. I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like this. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm in Toronto and I got this view, but I might
as well be in a hotel room. Yeah, it doesn't matter cause I'm so consumed, spending all my nights reading texts from you. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm so sorry that my timing's off, but I can't move on if we're still gonna talk. Is it wrong for me to not want half? I want all of you, all the strings attached. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing, everything means nothing, babe. I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing if I can't have you. No, I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you?
Lift my heart up when the rest of me is down. You enchant me even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have found. I feel we're close enough. I wanna lock in your love. I think we're close enough. Could I lock in your love, babe? Now I've got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. Now I've got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. I'm so encaptured
used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful, something beautiful. Selling a dream, smoking mirrors keep us waiting on a miracle, on a miracle. Say go through the darkest of days, having to heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a knife. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. We've got a million miles ahead of us, miles ahead of us. All that we need is a rude awakening to know we're good enough. Yeah, we're good enough. Say go through the darkest of days, having to heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a knife. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you.
Stand up like a soldier, baby. Yeah, I know you built like that. Gun it like a holster, baby. Show them say you're wicked like that. We live where the war is raging, chasing our crazy dreams, hoping that the bridge won't cave in. So now we'll let it all go free. Give me the thing, I made me rockin' at the dance. Give me the thing, I made me rockin' at the dance. My shit up, I'm stepping at the dance. Give me the thing, I made me rock, 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 rock. Give me the thing, I made me rockin' at the dance. Give me the thing, I made me rockin' at the dance. My shit up, I'm stepping at the dance. Give me the thing, I made me light it up.
Show them your flame to the fire. It's spraying like your name on a flyer. They wanna tame your desire, but you light it up, now your aim getting higher. I they wait for Messiah, but until that day I'ma rise up high. I put my light in the air, I wanna see everywhere. One by one, let me see you. Two by two for the single. Three by three for my people. I know say I'm out to be next like my neighbor. Let me see you. Put your lighters on. Lighters on.
Light it up.
All it takes is one flight, we'd be in the same time zone. Looking through your timeline, seeing all the rainbows. I got an idea, and I know that it sounds crazy. I just wanna see ya. Oh, I gotta ask, do you got plans tonight? I'm a couple 100 miles from Japan, and I was thinking I could fly to your hotel tonight. Cause I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. I can feel the tension. We could cut it with a knife. I know it's more than just a friendship. I can hear you thinking, right, yeah. Do I gotta convince you that you shouldn't fall asleep? It'll only be a couple hours, and I'm about to leave. Do you got plans tonight? I'm a couple 100 miles from Japan, and I was thinking I could fly to your hotel tonight. Cause I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Do you got plans tonight? I was hoping I could get lost in your paradise. The only thing I'm thinking about is you and I. Cause I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. I can't seem to get you off my mind. Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight. Baby, you and I can't seem to get you off my mind. Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight. Baby, you and I can't seem to get you off my mind. Do you got plans tonight? I'm a couple 100 miles from Japan, and I was thinking I could fly to your hotel tonight. Cause I can't get you off my mind. I can't get you off my mind. Do you got plans tonight, baby? I was hoping I could get lost in your paradise. The only thing I'm thinking about is you and I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. I can't seem to get you off my mind. Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight. I can't seem to get you off my mind. Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight. I can't seem to get you off my mind.
I promise that you'll never find another like me. I know that I'm a handful, baby. I know I never think before I jump, and you're the kind of guy the ladies want. And there's a lot of cool chicks out there. I know that I went psycho on the phone. I never leave well enough alone, and trouble's gonna follow where I go. And there's a lot of cool chicks out there, but one of these things is not like the others. Like a rainbow with all of the colors. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, I promise that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you. And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
I know I tend to make it about me. I know you never get just what you see, but I will never bore you, baby.
And when we had that fight out in the rain, you ran after me and called my name.
I never wanna see you walk away. Cause one of these things is not like the others. Living in winter, I am your summer. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, I promise that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Let me keep you company. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
Hey kids,
Spelling is fun,
girl, there ain't no I in T.
but you know there is a
never find another like me.
I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
Girl, there ain't no I-N-T.
But you know there is a me.
Living the good life full of goodbyes. My eyes are on the gray sky, saying I don't want to come home tonight. Yeah, and I'm higher above. I don't even remember, but my friend passed out in the Uber ride. Oh, I'm from the city of the 915, where all the girls are pretty and they're down for the hype. All my boys are with me, going up for the night. But who cares? Who cares? 'Cause this is our year.
School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. I watch her go with a surge of that well-known sadness, and I have to sit down for a while. The feeling that I'm losing her forever, and without really entering the world, I'm glad whenever I can share her laughter, that funny little girl. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feeling in it. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture and save it from the funny tricks of time. Slipping through my fingers.
You know, these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad. But right now, we are infinite.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Christy Hammer, principal of Cactus High School. I would like to welcome you to the 47th commencement ceremony of Cactus High School for the class of 2026. Will you please rise in honor of our graduates as they enter the stadium and remain standing for the presentation of colors by our Air Force Junior ROTC cadets and the national anthem. Thank you, AFJROTC. Before we begin this morning's event, there are seniors sitting here today who have lost a mother or a father, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, or grandparent. I would like to take a moment of silence to remember those loved ones who have greatly impacted the lives of these students who are not here to celebrate with us this morning. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Victoria Beaumont, who is the salutatorian of this senior class, to provide our welcome.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome every family member, friend, teacher, administrator, alumni, distinguished guest, and graduate to the 47th commencement ceremony of Cactus High School. On behalf of the class of 2026, I would like to thank you all for coming here and being with us on this special day. On our very first day of high school, we were told that the next 4 years would go by fast. We were told to make the most of it and not to wish it away. Maybe it didn't feel as short at first, but as every year cycled through the different classes, clubs, sports, assemblies, dances, shows, and other events, we inched closer to this day, graduation. I truly believe I'm leaving here a better person than I was at the start of my 4 years, and that's thanks to the teachers, coaches, and friends I've had the privilege of spending every day with. I hope each of you have had a similar experience and recognizes that coming to Cactus was a gift to your future self, a chance to grow in your potential every day alongside your Ohana. I'm the kind of person who is very nostalgic and probably could reminisce all day over the incredible time I've had here, but I'd love to leave you with something even more meaningful as you start this next chapter of life. I heard an anecdote on the radio show my mom listens to, and it's my new favorite way to look at the world and the people in it. It goes like this. When a flashlight stops working, what do? We don't just throw it away, right? We check the batteries and replace them with the ones that fit their needs. People are the same way. Some people need AA batteries, attention and affection. Others may need AAA, attention, affection, acceptance. There are those who need C for compassion, and some require D for direction. But what if none of the batteries work and the light still does not shine? Sometimes the best thing we can do is simply sit with that person and share our own light, offering comfort and companionship until they find their own power source again. The truth is, this simple principle of kindness can be applied wherever life takes us. We are all leaving here with some sort of plan for future success, whether that is continuing education, joining the military, or entering the workforce. Where you go or what you do in life will always be impressive, but the way you treat another human being defines who you truly are and will always mean more in the long run. Let's take this mindset beyond the four walls of the stadium to embark on our separate journeys with the shared goal of making a positive impact, one act of kindness at a time. Congratulations, class of 26. I look forward to changing the world with you. At this time, please welcome to the stage one of our valedictorians and birthday boy, Andrew Martinez.
Hello. Welcome, class of 2026, and welcome to the families, teachers, and staff who have defined our journeys thus far. Now, I could stand up here today and reminisce about the past 4 years we've spent at Cactus High School. Our friends, our sports, and our teachers have all become prominent pillars in all our lives. But instead, I would rather leave you with something you could hopefully carry with you for life. This moment calls for us to look forward, to turn memories into momentum. But how do we carry what we already know into something new, something bigger? In the Radiohead song, Let Down, vocalist Tom York sings the lyric, "One day, I am gonna grow wings." People interpret this line in many ways. Some see it as finally becoming independent, some see it as success, but in either context, it means freedom. Freedom from whatever it is that weighs us down. But many people don't grow wings. When the future feels out of reach, or when pressure from others becomes unbearable, it can be easy to lie down, give up, and accept defeat. It's easy to believe that there are too many factors outside of our control, but I challenge you to persevere, because I believe our focus determines our reality. When the world around you isn't following your plans, the only way to fix it is to fix you. I know we can't control the wind, but we can control our wings. We can control our effort and our resilience. The skills we learned here empower us, so let's not be afraid of the heights that lie ahead. Let's go forward without fear and without hesitation, because we weren't meant to stay grounded, we were meant to soar. Thank you. Thank you. At this time, please welcome to the stage Madeline Haver, Student Body President, for the presentation of the Senior Class Gift, and Hunter Black, Class of 2027 Student Body President.
Graduation is a moment where we celebrate everything we've accomplished, but it's also about what we leave behind. Senior class gifts matter because they're our way of saying we were here and we cared. They connect us to the students who came before us and the ones who will come after us. This year, our class wanted to leave something lasting, something visible, something that represents our pride in this school. I'm proud to announce our senior class gift, bold steel letters mounted on our gym, an enduring symbol that will stand tall for years to come. Every car that drives by, every student who looks up will see more than a name. They will feel pride, history, and the spirit of this school. And they will remember the class of 2026, the class that chose to leave something permanent, something unmissable, something that speaks long after we're gone. This isn't just a sign, it's a legacy. At this time, I would like to present the senior class gift to Hunter Black, the student body president for the 2026-2027 school year.
On behalf of the student body of Cactus High School, I formally accept this gift from the senior class of 2026. We look forward to continuing the Cobra tradition of excellence in the upcoming years.
At this time, please welcome to the stage our next valedictorian, Samantha Bear.
Wow, here we are in State Farm Stadium, the home of the Arizona Cardinals, on a stage where superstars perform. But today, we are on that stage. Maybe in here there is a future NFL player, or a doctor, or a lawyer. All of our futures are still unwritten. Good morning, Ohana, parents, teachers, administrators, and my fellow graduates. The only people who truly understand how 4 years can feel like 4 minutes and 4 decades at the same time. Guys, we made it. Freshman year, we arrived unsure of everything, where our classes were, who our friends would be, and whether we'd ever understand algebra. Now, we are a little older, a little wiser, and still confused on algebra. Over these past 4 years, we've all perfected how to write essays under extreme pressure, study strategically, and, for some, calculate the minimum grade needed to survive. But between the late nights and the early mornings, something bigger was happening. Whether it was facing a tough loss in the playoffs or getting a low grade on a final that you studied so hard for, we learned how to fail without giving up. To our teachers, thank you for pushing us beyond what we thought were our limits. To our families, thank you for believing in us before we believed in ourselves. And to my classmates, the encouragement, compassion, competition, and laughter helped shape us into who we are today. Some of us have a plan for the future, and some of us are still unsure of what comes next. And the truth is, that's okay. Success isn't about having a perfect plan. It's about having the courage to take the next step. The world doesn't need perfect people. It needs people who are willing to try, fail, and try again. The world needs who we are. Any one of us could be back on this stage someday, but what happens next is up to us. So congratulations, class of 2026. May we leave here with the courage to chase what matters, the resilience to overcome what doesn't, and the confidence to shape the future. Thank you. Now please welcome back to the podium our principal, Mrs. Hammer.
Good morning. Today we are privileged to have with us as distinguished guests Peoria Unified School District Governing Board members, President Mr. Jeff Tobey, Governing Board Clerk Mrs. Becky Proudfit, and Governing Board members Mrs. Melissa Ewing, Mrs. Janelle Bowles, and Mrs. Heather Rooks. We also have joining us Executive Director of Secondary Education, Mrs. Christine Lopez-Lira, and our Superintendent, Dr. Casey Summers. Before I go any further, I would like to pay tribute to one of our very own, Mrs. Julie Moan, as she celebrates an extraordinary retirement after 41 years in education. Mrs. Moan, will you please stand? Mrs. Moan, your legacy is nothing short of remarkable. Thank you for your unwavering dedication to generations of students. Your infectious enthusiasm, whether in the geometry classroom or out coaching on the golf course, and your enduring passion to shape lives and inspire greatness. You have not only run the race set before you, you have done so with perseverance, excellence, and grace, leaving an indelible mark on all who have had the privilege to know you. Thank you for all your years of service to our kids and our community. And now for the graduates before me. I would like to take a moment to recognize and celebrate members of the class of 2026. One of the highest academic and personal honors is to be selected into the National Honor Society. Today, our graduating students of this prestigious organization are wearing white sashes to indicate their induction into the National Honor Society. Will the members of National Honor Society please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. Those students who have attained standing in the top 10% of their class are designated as graduating with honors. Their achievement is indicated in your programs, and they are wearing gold tassels on their mortarboards. Would those students graduating with honors please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. To graduate Cactus with high honors means a student has achieved academic standing in the top 5% of the class. I take pride in acknowledging the high honors graduates who are wearing a single gold cord. Would those students graduating with high honors please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. Highest honors graduates are those students who have attained standing in the top 1% of their class. These 3 students, who have all tied for honor of valedictorian, are wearing both a double gold cord and a gold tassel. Please join me in recognizing Samantha Bear, Andrew Martinez, and John Niedesick. Thank you. Although this class is small, only 252 graduates, they are mighty. Together, they have accomplished great things. They have 34 all-conference region athletes, have the AIA State Female Athlete of the Year, have the #1 robotics team in the state of Arizona, who also won the Colorado and Oklahoma regionals, the ARL State Championship, and placed 3rd in their division at the World Championships out of 600 teams. They have earned 40 state seals for art, personal finance, civics, biliteracy. 88 have earned the CTE Mastery of Subject, meaning they have completed all levels for the program of study, along with an internship, and served in a CTE organization for the program. They have performed over 5,583 hours of community service, have earned over 400 college credits through dual enrollment, and collectively have earned over $8,162,915 in scholarship money. Being a student at Cactus is about getting involved and being a part of this family. If you were active in a club, activity, athletics, earn an academic or athletic scholarship, earned a state seal, or a CTE completer, please stand so that we may honor the impact you have made at Cactus and the community beyond. Thank you. You may be seated. As we gather today to celebrate this remarkable milestone, I want to share a brief story, one that captures what I believe this moment is truly about. A traveler once came upon 3 bricklayers working side by side. Curious, he stopped and asked each of them the same question: "What are you doing?" The first replied, "I'm laying bricks." The second answered, "I'm building a wall." But the third looked up, smiled, and said, "I'm building a cathedral." Same task, same tools, but a completely different vision. That difference, that mindset, is the heart of excellence. Excellence is not about luck, talent, or being born with something extra. Excellence is about purpose. It's about pride. It's about recognizing that the small, ordinary moments, the assignments, the practices, the setbacks, the days when quitting feels easier, are a part of something far bigger than we can see in the moment. Seniors, many of you have felt like you've been laying bricks for a long time. Homework piled high, late nights and early mornings, group projects that tested your patience and your perseverance. When moments when you kept going even when you weren't certain of the outcome. And yet, today reveals something powerful. Those bricks added up. The walls took shape. And whether you realized it or not, you have been building something meaningful all along. You've been building your cathedral. At Cactus, one of our core values, especially when no one is watching. That is where character is formed. That is where confidence grows. And that is exactly what each of you has demonstrated on your journey to this moment. As you step into the next chapter, college, careers, military service, or paths still forming, remember the bricklayers. Remember that your mindset gives meaning to your work. Whatever you choose to pursue, do it with intention. Do it with pride. Build something that reflects who you are and what you value. When you look back one day, may you be able to say, this mattered. This made a difference. This was my cathedral. As you leave today, remember, excellence is not a finish line. It is a way of approaching life. It is showing up, trying again, taking responsibility, choosing vision over routine, choosing purpose over ease. On behalf of the entire Cactus High School community, we are incredibly proud of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what you build next. Congratulations, class of 2026. Go out and build something extraordinary. Now, for the moment you have all been waiting for. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, it is with honor and pride that I, as principal of Cactus High School, certify that each of these students has met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Arizona and the Peoria Unified School District. I present this class to POSD Governing Board member, Mrs. Heather Rooks. Mrs. Rooks, I respectfully request that you accept these graduates and that you confer diplomas on them.
Good morning, Cactus High School Cobras, class of 2026. Today is a celebration of your hard work, perseverance, and everything you overcame to reach this moment. No matter the challenges you faced along the way, you made it here, and that is something to be very proud of. There will be setbacks in life, but do not let them define you. Let them strengthen you. Some of the most successful people are simply the ones who refuse to give up. No matter where life takes you, always remember where you came from and the people who helped you along the way. This community will always be cheering you on. Congratulations, class of 2026. On behalf of the Governing Board of the Peoria Unified School District, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Arizona, I accept this recommendation that the high school class, Cactus High School class of 2026 has met the requirements for graduation. Mrs. Hammer, please present the graduates to receive their diplomas.
Seniors, please prepare to receive your diplomas. Will those seated in row 1 please come forward?
Victoria Hope Beaumont. Andrew Matthew Martinez. Madeline Grace Coronado Haver. Samantha Eileen Baer. Vera Rose Trammell. Murtada Hassan Abdul Hadi. Malak Muhammad Abdul Hassan. Liliana Marie Acedo. Dalia Jesslyn Acosta. Logan Sean Affelt. Adzel Omar Aguirre Morales. Ali Jabbar Karim Al-Chalawi. Kiara Lynn Alford. Marcus Richard Allen. Urea Chanel Allison. Noah Matthew Allen. Walter Rogelio Alulema. Isaiah Emerson Alvarado.
Brian Matthew Anderson. Sierra Kenley Anthony. Christina Ramona Abadaca Copeland. Juan Miguel Aquino. Francisco Raul Armendariz. Dane Patrick Atwater. Sarah Pearl Ayala. Tristan Kai Baker. Jade Marie Ball. Eli Matthew Ballard. Carlos Adrian Bararona. Janaya Naije Bell. Robert Louis Bell. Luke Allen Berlin. Hayden Michael Bertram. Nico Biedencap. Timothy Edward Blizzard. Coy Nelson Bogler.
Tyler Scott Bolliard. Jacob Lee Bowen. Josiah Savion Bowman. Abigail Lynn Braithwaite. Blake Ryan Bratcher. Liliana Devon Briggs. Jared Edward Brosman. Jaden Mackay Browen. Layla Juliet Burbank. Aiden Michael Burkhardt. Jason Eric Burkhardt. Riley Jacob Burkhardt. Desiree Elizabeth Burton. Dominic Kenneth Burton. Bethsaida Cabrera Alvarez. Jaden Anthony Campos. Amaya Alessandra Cañas. Camila Cañas Caravito.
Yoselin Carranza Ramirez. Sylvia Kimberly Carranza Ramirez. Aiden Michael Carrion. Hayden Jackson Caspers. Ariana Justine Castaneda. Ryan Alejandro Castillo. Jasmine Marie Castro. Emmanuel Cedino. Jaleel Tyree Cephas. Dominique Toon Champa Sayavong. Kale Brody Champagne. Noah Anthony Chips. Javon Elijah Clemens. Alana Cly. Justice Yazi Cly. Christian Tristino Coca. Annabelle Renee Contreras. Faith Evelyn Connell.
Francisco Javier Contreras Hernandez. Billy Lee Cook. Aaron Michael Cordova. Taylor Julius Cramsey. Connor Edwin Cross. Taylor Christine Custard. Desolina Jade Dalkey. Andrew N. Davis. Wilhelmina Liliana Davis Almanza. Mariana Diaz Arias. Camille Renee Dillard. Anthony J. Dominguez. Savannah Nicole Downing. Matthew Derek Dragowski. Bailey Rose Edwards. Just the blue one. David William Ehlers. Charlie Ray Enos. Gianni Leonard Espinoza.
Jamal Shamilovich Fadliev. Logan Reed Farrell. Scotland Ziana Fair. Grace Ann Fernandez. Nelly Tapia Florian. Francisco Gama. Gilberto Antonio Garcia Lopez. Michael Garcia Simon. Escher Hendricks Gardella. Zechariah Josiah Micah Gavins. Blake Preston Gerhardt. Nathaniel Carlos Gerena. Haley Aaron Gilbert. Josiah James Gill. Kennedy Abigail Geiza. Robert James Goldsmith. Joseph Jonah Gonzalez. Stephen Cutlass Green.
Caitlin Grace Green. Davin Malloy Groves. Mila Gulich. Shamaya Raysan Hanley. Lamaya Unique Hawkins. Christian Quincy Hawkins. Sebastian David Heath. Alexis Hernandez Rubio. Jahari Everton Hibbert. Kaisei Joe Hicks. Nathan Scott Higuera. Dylan Robert Holthouse Lubin. Mariana Antonia Huerta. Porter Serge Huff. Zoe Tatum Hutchins. Savannah Ingram. Jacob Riley Irvine. Tyrus Jermel Jackson.
Malin Joseph James. Aiden Matthew Johnson. Trayvon Jewel Jones. Ethan Ray Jordan. Jessica Erin Kidney. Isaiah Ricky Kilgore. Logan Kirk. Annalise Rose Kaiser. Reagan Marie Klenner. Aubrey Marie Lebensky. Addison Ryan Lake. Camden Tyler Lausch. Ari Lechuga Oseguera. Kane Daniel Lindsay. Dylan Edward Lewis. Cassidy Anise Little Lacey. John William Loper. Alexa Lucero Samaniego.
Aiden John Lynn. Madeline Lee Mabry. Jeremiah Lawrence Magana. James Connor Mahan. Zion M. McKell. Abigail Sarah Ann Malone. Adam Manasra. Javea Sarai Marion. Ariel Marquez. Jordan Isaiah Marufo. Ryan Faith Marufo. Tevin Jace Marufo. Oriana Grace Martin. Andres Martinez. Second, gonna let them clear out for a bit. Adriana Danielle Martinez. Eli Martinez. Anita Elise Mazzi. Adam Michael McCraw.
Zachary Raymond McKelvey. Stephen Michael McQueen. Genesis Erilyn Melchor. Andrea Giselle Mercado Chavez. Taj LeBron Michael. Zerubbabel Timothy Mahaila. Cyrus Ladine Minemeyer. Charlotte Britton Minemeyer. Julian Joel Monsivallez. Julian Gage Monroe. Javian Caleb Moore. Gabriel Theodore Morales. Audrey Elaine Morgan. Connor Travis Mullins. Audrina Marie Martyr. Kaylee Ari Neal. Selena Tenchup Win. John Joseph Nadosic.
Catherine Rose Nuanes. Kayla Ryan Oliver. Farida Tarek Fatih Ahmed Omar. Sophie Mako Ono Lamarco. Kevin John Peacock. Ada Leah Perez Herrera. Joshua Perez Worley. Trinity Lynn Picardo. Ryan Sidney Pickard. Sviatoslav Pisarev. Rowan Maritza Elizabeth Poe. Peyton Lane Post. Aaron James Prince. Maria Elena Ramirez. Riley Audrey Reeder. Ryan Christopher Reichman. Miles Owen Relipard. Anna Michelle Ray.
Ethan Daniel Reyes. Jeffrey Raymond Richter Corson. Alejandro Cruz Rios. Coy Zosha Beth Roberts. Aiden Lucas Rodriguez. Lalita Rain Rodriguez. Dianius. Henry Dianius Rojo. Nevea Michelle Rubalcaba. Jacob Michael Rubio. Manuelito Rubio. Michelle Mina Ruiz. Brina Shea Castaneda Rushing. Shane Brian Gerhard Sachs. Daniel James Sanchez. Thomas Finley Sheehan. Harun Sayar. Blair LaTroy Smith. Terrell Lee Smith.
Tyler Christian Smith. Julie Anne Marie Smith. Jacob Davis Sons. Daryl Ivan Soto Mendivil. Haley May Stewart. Colton William Stewart. Adrian Ezekiel Suarez. Irene Alice Tecumseh. Irene Ticey Tecumseh. Aiden Edward Thesey. Jashawn Jalen Thompson. Caitlin Marie Susi. Davian Charles Turner. Luke Alexander Van Emst. Trevor James Vanderlinden. Logan William Verity.
Bricia Isabella Vasquez. Luis Fernando Vera Garcia. William Brandon Wagner. Layla Ray Watts. Matthew Ryan Wells. Nathan Eshke West. Seth John Samuel Whelan. Emma Simone Wilk. Judah Abraham Wood. Alexander Ronaldo Wools Blasquez. Isabella Everly Yates Garcia. Robino Yokana. Jordan Andrew Young. Aaliyah Marie Zaragoza. Layla Amaya Zarilla. Hayden Rochelle Zulo. At this time, please welcome the senior class president, Vera Trammell, to give the student address.
Well, hello everyone. For those of you who I have not had the pleasure to meet yet, my name is Vera Trammell, and I'm so honored to be standing before you as a representative of the class of 2026. Today we celebrate the bittersweet conclusion of an unforgettable journey. We made it through the early mornings, endless tests and quizzes, bathroom passes, and the countless times the teachers told us, "This will be on the test." And then it wasn't. Somehow, after all the countdowns and all the days that felt like they would last forever, we've reached the finish line. We did it. Over the past 12 years, I have attended 8 different schools, spanning from Tucson, Arizona to London, England. Goodbyes are not foreign to me. A skill I never thought I'd have to master was how to leave a home behind. So standing here today, let me tell you that you can be ready to move forward and still ache at what you have to leave behind. We are ready to pack our suitcases, but not quite ready for how hard it is to close them. We've tucked the cheap face paint and blue tutus from assemblies beside our t-shirts. We've bottled the adrenaline of Friday night lights and the magic of homecoming dances and placed them with our sunscreen. We filled the side pockets with our countless lost IDs, school computers that took hours to load, and photographs of the people who made even the hardest days worth it. Yet, even with the largest suitcase, it doesn't all fit. There are too many moments, too many people, too many memories that refuse to stay folded away. Honestly, I'm not even sure our bags would make it past the TSA. The truth is, what we've built here was never meant to just fit inside of a suitcase. Everything we have experienced and learned these past 4 years does not stay behind when we leave. We carry it with us. I have learned that when a goodbye is difficult, it means your time was well spent. So before we close this chapter, before we zip up our suitcases and step into the unknown, I ask you to pause for just a moment. Look around. Memorize the faces of your peers around you, the people who sat next to you in class, stood beside you at games, laughed with you in the hallways, and unknowingly filled your suitcase. Take in this feeling and let it become a stamp in your passport that reminds you of your adventures through Cactus. It has been my greatest pleasure to grow alongside you. And as we leave this stadium, heading in different directions, remember this: we are not leaving alone. Our bags are fuller than when we first arrived. So wherever life takes us next, may we never forget that no matter what we do or how far we travel, a part of us will always remain here. A part of us will always be a Cobra. Thank you. Will you please join me in the turn of the tassel?
Class of 2026, it is only fitting that we finish this season of our lives how we started, standing together, united in our class chant. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We're strong as bricks, you're weak as sticks. We're the class of 26.
She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more.
We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it. But I love it. But I love it. Oh, I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it. But I love it. But I love it. But I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it. But I love it. But I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it. When I'm with you, baby. But I love it. When I'm with you, baby.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing.